Rockets have 5 free throw attempts already.
Shai, the long stride, and then he leans in, and the scoop, and he kissed it. Has been humming along. There's the rebound to Shai. Shai putting his head down, eyes the rim, and scores at the rim. Another long stride finish. Yeah, but Simons got hurt.
The last game?
He got hurt. Oh, boy, Shai messes it up.
A lot of English on that basketball, and he powered through, had both hands on the basketball.
Kevin Huerter, Damian Lillard, Lowry Markkanen, Jason Tatum, and Simons is hurt.
Wow, that's a tough finish again by SGA if they're going to give him that.
Pelicans in this first quarter. Wasting no time. The Pelicans need him as SGA slices his way right to the rack. When it was another loss. They were in a free fall in January. SGA right around Valanciunas, then switches hands, goes up with the left. Nice move.
From a smaller player. I mean, almost impossible to strip him of the basketball.
Just determined. And now Shai, body going away from the rim, still able to flick it up. And that one was halfway down.
And all these shots were falling, but in the first half.
Oh, Shai, blocks right by Jones. Thought he got fouled.
General Manager Joe Cronin was talking about in his press conference earlier, which we showed a few minutes ago. Cam Reddish has a lot of skill. Speaking of skill, as you get a look at
working against Williams, he is no foul call. Chauncey wanted it. Gilgeous-Alexander comes back the other way and gets the dunk. The Blazers lead trimmed to 1. And
about saying he just shuts down those types of actions, something the Blazers desperately want, and we heard Joe Cronin talk about today. And Lamar, I think something that's potentially interesting with Matisse, because they did.
That's a tough one. Bari didn't get his footing firm. It's not like he can't dunk that. See, this is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He bumps you, and then he'll change pace. He's only played about 2.5, 3 minutes so far.
Gilgeous-Alexander to the rim. He's fouled, and count that one. He's got 8 off. Now he circles around. No whistle again as Jeremy hits the deck one more time. Now Gilgeous-Alexander gets the finger roll on the other end. He's got 26. Rebound went through the hands of Eubanks, and the Thunder will take it back.
You can see that last time the defense made the adjustment, they laid back with the big and opened up that shot for Dame. Now SGA pushing it the other way a little bit. Went back to the look to Jeremy and then made the pass.
At the elbow, Gilgeous-Alexander slips through, lays it in.
See, like that kind of play?
One up for the Blazers. Dame's first 3 of the half. Gilgeous-Alexander drives to the rim, switches to the left, and banks it in. With under 5.5 to play. What a move by Gilgeous-Alexander. Chauncey Billups going to take time out.
33 to go for the King. Gilgeous-Alexander with the left hand lays it in. 45% three-point shooter. Thunder lighting it up from three-point range. And Gilgeous-Alexander, that's the other part of it. Gilgeous-Alexander's threat inside is he
make it tough for Jonathan Kuminga's defender to close out to him, though. Warriors won 128-120 at OKC. Gilgeous-Alexander laying it in. And the Thunder off to a nice beginning. And
His first shot since returning after missing the last 3 games with the calf injury. Shai goes right at the rookie and just mows him over, gets him out of the way, and has an
Guy right there. Just lower that shoulder, put it into the body. Let's go in the bucket.
And now he creates this steal with the long arms and then spins it home. And a rebound for SGA. Look at him just break down the defense as he chisels his way to the cup. But it was the ability to get inside and get to the free throw line. Shai, once again, just using his muscle and his physicality. Once again going to right at the rookie and tied up that time. Shai just took it right away. Boy, he has played a physical brand of basketball. Once again, leaning into the layup as he goes end to end.
That's the area the Thunder really cleaned up. We talked about that. They got a 23-12 advantage on the glass.
You just can't slow him down.
You want to get out there and make an impact. He's making an impact for the Rockets right now.
He's trying to defend Shai in isolation, and it's no contest.
Points the Thunder allowed tonight from the Rockets. That's just 8 points put that in perspective, the Thunder have 20 points, 21 points.
On a dime for two, incredible. Incredible.
I mean, that pass, and it was under control. He wasn't guessing, and you see SGA doing what he does best, getting that you just saw.
Gilgeous Alexander.
Jason Nick's got his hand, so Craig, that's good defense. You know,
Position there. He scored on the breaks. Over good 79.
Power hop from Jason Nick's.
Alexander.
He's got 13 points with 3 threes in the first quarter. Shea with time. Got across the timeline. Veers in. Left-handed layup beats the clock with 0.4 seconds. Shea pushes. Got to watch out from behind. Kept possession. And he leans into that one. And so that's 4 quick points. Got the air ball. Played that great initial defense. Shea once again on Kuminga and then banks it home. 4 points on the night. That was a big deuce.
J-Dub did what he needed to do.
And Shea goes right around Wiggins and puts it down. On that turnaround. That was fun to watch. That was just a collision.
Officials had to play so far. No whistle.
Oh, little stutter step from SGA. And then the burst. Free and create some space. Shea on the corner. Too much speed. Just a blitz right to the rim.
And it's hard.
11 rebounds per game. And the Hawks really suffered when he missed a bunch of time with a calf injury. Shea takes a little contact on the arm. And he will go
Tied up at 34 here. Under 2 minutes remaining.
I'm trying to say just because they came back to sea level. Oh, what a spin move, SGA. Just put the 11.
Box out that time by Lou Dort into the body of Capella. Just moved him away from underneath the basket.
Shea, what a move, slithering his way to the cup. Boy, SGA.
Excuse me, pardon, 55%.
Shea once again sees a crease right at DeJounte Murray. Good. Shea once again wants the screen for Muscala. Attacks, and he's going to get himself another and one. That's a third. It's lots it back over to Capella, and Shea sniffed it out, and so did Dort on the backside of the play. SGA puts his head down and then powers it down.
Jay Will, baseline. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. On the run, lay it up and in. And a foul.
And that was a
ball intercepted by Kenrich Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander on the run. Inside, put it up and in.
just an inch too far on that pass. When he does that, he knows exactly how much to put on the basketball, too.
Gilgeous-Alexander getting around KCP. Boy, KCP, one of the
great defensive plays we're seeing from Zeke Naji, getting up sky high to block shots.
This is something that we haven't seen a whole lot of, as Gilgeous-Alexander maneuvering inside.
For the All-Star starters, 25% player voting and 25% media voting. And Shea, oh my God.
Got it.
As Harrison Barnes gets the rebound, Shea with the steal in transition. Don't want to foul here. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 37 points.
He wanted to send it down to Lou Dort. Now Shea has the step drive to the side, and Indiana just cannot slow him down. There's another deuce.
Well, that was a big part of their 51% shooting the other night. They had lost 6 in a row on the road until their last 2. The bank shot goes. Shai Gilgeous.
Half court, that means no live ball turnovers. You want to avoid giving offensive rebound. If you do these things, there's a formula to beat this team.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander switching hands.
Slapped it out of Dort's hands, but right to Muscala. Here is Gilgeous-Alexander with a very tight drive.
That was a strong move by Gilgeous-Alexander.
The iron and tipped out. SGA by the champ.
Yeah, you've got to get back defensively if you're the Bulls. You've got to stop the plays hard.
Ooh, nice crossover by SGA to the rim, challenging Vucevic. That's a tough drive.
From James Harden, shorts. The rebounds.
How quick he is.
And blowing past the Sixers. The finger roll for SGA. Tried to bounce past to Tucker. Williams intercepted it.
trying to get a hand on that offensive rebound.
JoJo coming back slowly.
Alexander off the window for two. Still working something out.
Got one eye looking ahead instead of the task at hand. And sometimes games like this happen.
Alexander up and 27 in count.
Takes it away, which they do well, and then Jimmy Butler takes it right back and creates a three.
Gilgeous-Alexander lays it in, and there is the drop.
Sixth in the league, and yet Oklahoma City just keeps fouling.
And they're perfect as Gilgeous-Alexander. Beautiful finish and a
from right. Joe wanted to give it back to Muscala. A little mismatch. Shea trying to create right down the middle. Little scoop layup and got to roll in.
Good job. Just a shot. He's made that shot throughout his career.
Shea turns on the Jets and gets right to the cup. Smooth left-handed layup. That's right out of a timeout for the Mavericks. They're trying to fight their way back in this game. Shea trying to prevent that and does have himself another tough shot, this time right outside the restricted area.
Yeah, he did a good job of taking a little bump from Christian Wood.
Straight man will let Shea operate. Goes right by Hardaway Jr. off balance, somehow flung it up and it goes in, plus the foul.
That's good defense. Dallas did not get that ball below the three-point line on that possession.
Shea once again fighting through the congestion.
That's something fun there too.
Another block from SGA, this time on a Hachimura. Sidestep to the cup and he'll finish it off on the other end. That's the kind of two-way action. Any kind of shooting pockets for Washington.
He's already got a block.
Shea pocket have an open lane for the rim rocker and the easy slam.
He is so smart with it. Washington puts us at some tough shots like that.
That was an impossible shot for Kuzma. That's going to come in theme. Shea's going to go right by the defense.
Keep that lead right where it's at 20-point mark.
They're shot so well now. Shea goes inside, just knifing his way right through the Washington. But he's really had to work for both of them. And Shea slipped right by Antia. Boy, so much wiggle. And it looked like rescue by the Wizards. Would have been a 24-second violation, but it's advantage. Here is Shea, long strides right to the cup, banks it home.
Be a long night. It really feeds into their pace. We've got to be solid with the basketball.
Clever Shea Gilgeous-Alexander going underneath. Great feed by Cole Anthony. Gilgeous-Alexander. Count the basket and a foul on Anthony.
That big contract come over from the Clippers. Shea with his head down, gets to the cup, slices throw. He's going to get an and one.
He didn't argue about the turnover. He just knew, all right, it's my time.
Shea getting downhill. There goes up right over house for the slam.
Me, like, okay, now we've been calling this all season.
Have we had a travel yet? I think so. We're going to get an and one. SGA just gave it
seconds. Hornets with 25, 4 minutes left in our first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander, professional scorer.
Talking about Teo Maladon.
Yeah, we've been super impressed with what he has done so far with the Hornets. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander the other way. Hornets probably didn't know what they're getting.
Three centers. And with Mark playing so well, Nick not quite 100%, he can get 100%.
Wow, man. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, fun to watch, isn't he?
His timing is right. Percentage-wise, you got to find ways to score. OKC's doing a good job of running the Hornets off the line. Look at this guy.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
He could have easily taken that little floater. Unselfish play.
Man, carbon copy. We've seen that 6 times here in our first half. Gilgeous-Alexander. Lead stays at 2. Gordon Hayward back on the floor, replacing McDaniels. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow. Spun off of Terry.
And playing with such a pace.
Shea isolated on the baseline. Pump fake, step through. Finger roll it in.
On the shot.
Shea slices to the bucket, lefty finish at the rim. And that's going to cause a timeout from the most turnovers per game as a defense this season, but it's not been with wild aggression. It's just been by being in their spots, and Shea, he finds his spots better than just about anybody in this league.
You know, get the ball out of his hands, because he's going to be looking to do a lot of the scoring load. SGA slices and dices his way to the basket.
Hart fires it outside. Shea going to work on Murphy. Oh, he slips underneath. Just a slight hesitation to throw.
Your shoulder with your feet not being wider up top than your shoulders.
Bunch of Shea bisects the lane and then elevates for the jam. Trying to float it up off the backboard. It pops out to Muscala. Shea will drive and score despite all the Pelicans defenders surrounding him.
That's going to force their big, Hernan Gomez or Valanciunas to come away from that basket.
Oh, Shea, that's a teardrop. Got it up over Hernan Gomez.
To send everybody to the glass to help out.
Big front line, small backcourt. Oh, Shea negotiating inside. Takes the bump plus the... We go back on top. Push out the lead to 4. Shea, head down. Oh, he's going to get the roll and go right back to the free throw. Shea goes left. Kept it himself. What a ball fake. Right to the rack. Easy layup. And congratulations again as he became the Portland Trailblazers' all-time leading scorer. Shea maneuvers in the lane right off the Nurkic and lays it in.
Took a little contact.
7 consecutive for Portland. Thunder need to tap into some offense. So a little sidestep. SGA gives him that quick offense. What a move. Got by Nurkic. Against his former squad.
You know, that's his game. Just playing in transition, using his athleticism to get to the basket. You know, you talk about athleticism, and that is it.
Short on the mid-range. Really trying to push the pace. SGA spins on Simons and then guides it home. Shea wants it, and Poker's pass led him right to the baseline. Now he spins away. Such a quick move. Got up to the rim. Puts it in. Plus the foul. More composed team down the stretch. Sent Minnesota the loss. Only loss Minnesota had at the leading going into the fourth quarter. There is Shea. Took some contact inside. Still Minnesota's leading scorer with 19. But obviously, Michael, the turnover's a little bit of a problem for OKC in the first half. Shea aggressive. Gonna go right to the line and have a chance at an old-fashioned 3. 8 for 13 prior to that miss. Shea right through the teeth of the Minnesota defense in transition. And he won 6th Man of the Year last year for Miami, but he was hurt in the playoffs. He was a big absence. And Shea bisects the lane, gets right up to the cup.
He just said, look, I know you're going to...
Racking up some threes and 4 threes against Dallas. Now Shea comes in from behind, gets the steal, puts his head down, and finishes with the left hand. Started it with the right side of the floor.
He's tough off the bounce, isn't he?
Now the Euro step and a scoop to the hoop by Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
So smooth.
That shot.
Yeah, it stuck around, so it had to be soft. Shea coming right back at you.
Man, lightning quick.
Yes, he is.
Dort fends off Luka for a rebound.
Everybody's struggling from the perimeter. Shea again on the inside.
Because he is not struggling from the perimeter. And he trains it.
That's a confident shooter.
Yep.
He missed 3.
Foul and score. You know what shooters do, Mark?
Shoot.
There you go.
Why? Because he takes quite a few threes.
Second offensive foul of the quarter on the Mavs.
Oh.
Now it's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that's a three-point play opportunity.
Oh.
Down the lane, Shea.
Oh my goodness.
That is ridiculous. 9 of 15 from the floor.
That's spectacular.
Baisley with a rebound.
Gotta see the ball.
Mavs are up by 11. Gilgeous-Alexander around the defense and slithers to the cup to score.
Man, it's like a snake.
Fourth out of Arkansas, like I mentioned.
Same haircut.
And to the basket goes Gilgeous-Alexander. He puts it up and in, and Gilgeous-Alexander.
Drop your
came out of the Raptors like Spider-Man. Boom, yeah.
Robin Lopez has checked in as Gilgeous-Alexander muscles his way to the basket. Beg your pardon, fires a three. He's 2 of 5 here in this first half. Gilgeous-Alexander back in the ball game, probably zigzags to the paint, uses the window, and he now has 13.
Backdoor cut, Giddy. They make the extra pass. Gilgeous-Alexander down the lane, lays it up and in.
Such long strong. Coming up short. Again, Oklahoma City off in transition. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for the penetration and the bucket.
Hey, you know what? That was great defense by Clint Capella. But
a point. It's always good to get him started off early.
Yeah, and what you want to do with him, you want to try to get him in position where he can get easier shots where you don't have to try to create as much.
And the Jalen may want to defer to some of the guys in Trey and DJ Murray.
And that's good, but at the same time, you want to make sure that you punish them little guys for switching.
You know, the Mavs were having those 30-plus points quarters. You know, right now, you look at less than 3 minutes left to go. OKC down already, as you said, another basket by SGA. 19 points early.
For 3 again. Just misses.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he loves contact, and
they Trey get a chance to be able to go uncontested down for that runner. How important is it for him to be able to have? Oh, you see a nice little move by SGA for the spin and the dunk.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander trying to do a little too much.
SGA beat 3 defenders. Gets the 2 points there. Still a 4. Almost got his own rebound there.
Not sure if I like that shot that last time.
A.J. Griffin really had nowhere to go.
Oh, great defense. Back in the hands of Giddy. Now it's Gilgeous-Alexander driving and finishing with the left hand.
That's what you're worried about with Shai. You know, it's difficult to throw out of the game, but Shai Gilgeous trying to work his magic in the paint and makes it work. How about that slippery move? That's Kevin McHale.
And you don't have a foul to give. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, brother. He's going to the free throw line with 3 points.
Rotating off of Billy Hernangomez and then challenging that shot without fouling.
Gilgeous-Alexander for the easy one. Once he broke it down out front. And all of a sudden.
And Jamar's going to figure it out and say, man, you know, baseline drive, baseline drift, and there's going to be an open 3 for him next time as well as he shoots.
There goes Gilgeous-Alexander outstretching with the left hand.
You're right. Outstretching was right. He just has some top 100 camp by Coach Lucas. He was on my team. He said, Coach, I don't do that defense stuff. He was young. He said, I score, man.
And the Thunder have come back.
OKC playing at their pace right now, right?
Poked away by Gilgeous-Alexander. And he'll streak the other way for an easy dunk. Getting it done at both ends.
Been the defense of OKC so far.
The poke check for Point game.
Devin Porter Jr. is so good at catch and shoot opportunities, and you'll love to see anytime Jalen Green can be the playmaker.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander back in after his hot first quarter.
About refusing to lose, man. Jalen is playing efficient basketball, not just getting shots or buckets. He's efficient.
1-on-2, the bucket plus the foul. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah.
That's the first.
Yes. That's when you hit 3 in a row, it's the basketball hooper's rule. You can take any shot you want.
How about that? Gilgeous-Alexander with the finger roll. He's got, what, 24 points? Now they get 26.
Using his physicality to finish.
Look at that pirouette and score another 30-point game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the step to Gallup and the score. 32 and counting.
Yeah, Shai
trying to go to work on Dosunmu. Spins. Nice finish. So quick, so crafty with the ball. 3 off the bench. It's one of those where the Thunder defense is not dug in as Shai hands in the air. Vucevic came over, no contact. Another opportunity here to add to the 6-point lead. Shai zigzagging, little scoop action, what a move. Just enough touch to get it off the backboard. Ouch.
I'm looking out for you, Mike. I got you.
Oh, nice move. That'll be a goaltend. Easy play. He's been struggling mightily. 2 for his last 25 from 3. Finally finally gets one to drop it. SGA once again crashing the lane. Affected by Joe on the backside. Either way, the ball popped up, never got to the rim. Shea sidestepping left hand, plays right through Chapman for the layup. Great drop it over to a teammate. Unsuccessful as it swings down to Shea. Got the hard closeout, bounces off left hand, and the finish inside.
The pace and tempo that the Thunder is playing with right now, it
gave everybody a chance to get into a shooting rhythm.
Porzingis with 7 points, Beal with 5, Morris with 3. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, once again, we're going to be saying his name a lot tonight.
With the allocation of ball movement, mixed with the willingness to pass the ball. Oh, it's beautiful.
Creative move by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the hoop and that's what he was working out with pregame.
The Polish hammer.
Marcin Gortat is back. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 2 for safety.
I mean, you know. And you can
cashes out his first jump.
Well, that tells you, see, on the company that he's involved himself with Giannis and Zion. I mean, those are the other 2 guys that can finish at the rim at that rate.
You know, it doesn't matter how much resistance is to have.
You already said it.
You already know. SGA attacking Porzingis.
I mean, I'll tell you,
Bradley Beal scored all 10 of his points in that first quarter. SGA is being guarded by Kispert. So defensively, you know he's getting into the paint as he does it again and gets a creative circus shot to go. How do you stop it?
And that's that up and under me of that.
They're now putting Goodwin on SGA to try to turn this water off. No foul called. SGA with 2 more. He now has 31. 5 fouls. You still want him guarding SGA.
You got to play if you don't think about how many fouls you have. You have to play aggressive.
And SGA goes right at him and scores.
And SGA knows it. He knows.
And he gets 2 more.
Wow. Tough finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander again in the paint, leans, and he gets 2 more. Man. You look at the Tatum, steps up there, and 2 away. 1 pass too many.
Shai Gilgeous did a good job of slowing.
He just keeps on going.
Yeah. Great call by you. He just goes. 2 guys down, SGA go one-on-one.
He goes to the basket, puts it up and in, and we'll get to the free throw line.
The 5th time.
Again, there's 2 and a foul. Again, going to the bench, bucket rather than getting to quick 2.
Lennox up by 8. Rose dishing and switching previously. The split pass to Sims with the alley-oop.
And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. Smooth moves using the left hand.
Mentioned he leads the league, folks, with points.
Gilgeous-Alexander drives on back. Oh, what a Euro step. Completely faking out Hartenstein. That's like a layup line shot. Gilgeous-Alexander, the spin, the drive, the finish. Thunder back up.
Oh, now he redeems himself.
Randall left his feet. Gilgeous-Alexander gets inside. Count it and 1. Cam Reddish. Oh, dribbled into traffic that time. Gilgeous-Alexander swipes it, drives, and finishes. This kid is putting on a clinic. Played in 2 first rounds. They've lost both, but he's been injured. He had that plantar fasciitis. Last year, he missed a lot of games with an ankle injury. And now he's just having his way. He's getting to wherever he wants to go.
And Shea's able to steal it right back. Trying to get around Barnes. Just kept it in the left hand and then puts it up for the first bucket of the game.
You talk about putting it on the platter.
Score, pass, shoot, rebound, block shots. The Raptors just continue to throw a ton of different looks at Shea. And this time he'll go to that little patent floater. Mechanical way of breaking down that Toronto defense. Very aggressive defense. Shea somehow chisels his way right to the cup with a left-handed scoop. 10-3 on the night. And a steal. This is going to lead out to Shea for the easy dunk. Playing the Thunder. Here is JRE. Now back out to the perimeter with Shea. Milwaukee made life really tough on him the other night, but not that time as he slips right to
job closing out on those shooters, making that a in-game adjustment.
Shea, little bounce off Aurora, and then it's going to bounce off the rim and in. And great defense. Aurora just got smothered by Shea. He's trying to start the break. Goes right to the cup and scores.
That's what you want to do. Turn him over.
Boy, he has been a force for Milwaukee here in the second half. Shea off the trampoline, down above the rim. Dort. Thought Milwaukee was going to feed Lopez. They've been doing here in the fourth quarter. Shea knocks right through the defense yet again, getting to the rim. How about Shea?
Nice work on the glass. It's everybody's responsibility, especially when you're a bit short-handed down there.
Fighting his way to the lane.
With number 8 for OKC. Both of them paid a price. Williams.
Gilgeous-Alexander gets one. We're tied at 21. Gilgeous-Alexander with a shot. Hits it and draws a score. It rolls away. Off the rim to Gilgeous-Alexander. He wants to drive it. He does. He lays it up. He lays it in. Killian trying to go baseline on him and can't. Draws a double team. Gilgeous-Alexander drives Cade. Scoops and scores. With 31.5 to play.
Right. But he's human. Right. You know, and so my point is that he needs to break. He needs to regenerate. But he's played so hard these first 8 games. Played so
Murray bounces and popped it up. This should be an easy deuce for Shea, and it is. And that's reminiscent of so many plays that we've seen the Thunder.
While shooting 50% from the field, both of those are top 5 marks in the league over that time span, and it hasn't been the same guy contributing each night for the Thunder. We've seen different nights, different guys come off the bench.
Go back to him. And another steal by Shea, able to tap it to himself. Brown. The only resistance back deep, and Shea is still able to get by.
I mean, just great.
Was denied.
Frazier did a good job of getting there. Not enough to block it, but just enough for him to change that shot.
Now Shea is going to get the and one. Counting the foul. The jumper way off. And with 65 seconds left. Never want to trim it down. Shea right to the top. Oh, but he stops him.
It's kind of almost like he cuffed it.
You know he's got the hops. SGA with a Euro step. Somehow flipped it up and in over Gordon.
Now Gordon may have dunked the ball. They did a great job of that.
Brown has come in for the Nuggets. Shea drives. Oh, so elusive. So slippery, and then the glossy finish. So it's Denver with the slight edge. Shea kicks it in. He's got 35 in the game.
With something, but he's got nice skills, good body control.
Oh, and now Shea with a little acceleration, not by him. He just set him up and then took him right to the
transition points. They've been solid so far.
That was a very quick timeout by Mark Day on the Thunder, and there is a block by Bol coming over, but too late. Shea's going to get credit with. Past the midway point here in the second quarter. Shea, again, some speed, and he goes by Bol. And another finish in the paint. She deemed it legal. 5 quick ones for Orlando as Shea, once again, just knifing right through Orlando's defense. Offensive end.
Next save high. Maybe since the midway point of the second quarter. And that's a high arcing shot off the glass to come in.
Great physically for this team on that end of the floor, and that's what helps him get these offensive opportunities. Like he's going to get on the run out right here.
The run out thanks to the post. And it's 9 in a row.
The defense, and you using your peripherals, finding Dorian Finney-Smith, but Finney-Smith misses the corner three, and then Gilgeous Alexander in and out, dribble and to the basket.
One of the best in the league, Mark, I'll say, in the open court.
That looked like a guy going through an obstacle course, man.
It was something else to look at. Oh, and so is that. That is a finish with the jump.
Throughout the years since Luka's been here.
To use a corporate America buzzword, Luka and Dwight have synergy.
Determination right there.
Oh, you can go to him on the block. He's a fabulous scorer on the block.
Score and a foul. Spin move and out on what was a very nice looking three.
It was right on line for sure.
Another quick basket. Timeout Dallas. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the slam dunk.
You got to keep this guy out of the lane if you can.
And Luka with 5 fouls. Finally, Gilgeous-Alexander got around him.
That's a scary matchup when Luka gets...
Shinley waiting, then he telegraphed the pass intended for George. As it was taken away by SGA, another turnover, and how about the left-hand flick? He makes it look easy.
5 season, I believe. He was terrific.
I got good intel as Shai freshly inserted into the game. Beautiful.
Or last night may not work tonight.
Yeah, that blueprint isn't always going to be the exact same. Shai, boy, he had his back to the basket, then spins away from the tomb right at the rack.
Have been fighting to keep that lead.
Every possession gaining importance is Shai, and he's still able to get it home. Asset for the Thunder on the night, shooting at 44%. Great steal by Shai, poking it away from Powell. He will take it in and the scoop and score.
Yeah, he got hit on the arm too, and the official was right
outside, and Shai takes it away from Zubac. Back and forth we go here in the first quarter. Shai not going to miss that one. The pretty scoop and score.
back to the swallow of water now.
5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander. Bruce Brown is on it. That's a nice move by Gilgeous-Alexander.
He just tries to get his body on him. When he does,
Bones in the lane, floated up low. Brown pulls it out. Gilgeous-Alexander runs it home.
transition, like that time they played this team.
He's looking for an offensive foul, but he's not going to get it.
Hey, if it's sport, maybe we can do it, but not basketball.
I would just call another.
My son just got to go out there and that was great. The kid got some potential. Nikola Jokic with 11 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. His second triple-double as Gilgeous-Alexander rolls home.
That's a prime example of what I showed talking about the first
options in their secondary break.
Alexander, nice move. That's what he does.
We want these shots to be taken, protecting the rim and taking away the free.
That was our window concept.
He was an innovator in that he played that draw and kick game back in the early 90s, spread the floor and shoot threes.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the finish in the paint. 12-point ball game.
And, you know, Finchie was playing small and shooting threes.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Alexander sideline monk with the knee. He's seen his first NBA action. Gets the bucket there and he's up to 20 points tonight. Double team. Finished him like that look.
Just a tough mid-range shot that was contested.
They're going to talk that over. SGA, strong finish.